Stephan Bonnar recently tested positive for steroids. Dave Herman tested positive for marijuana. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, I'm no lawyer. I don't know, man. It's not too good for the sport, you know. But these things happen. You know, I don't know why or what he tested positive to. I don't know if it was an injury or whatsoever, you know. But it's too bad, you know. But
do you feel as though marijuana is as bad as?
No. I'm from Amsterdam, you know. So next question.
Stephan Bonnar just recently tested positive for steroids.
Obviously, did you not see his weighing pictures? Him sitting on the beach, he was ripped. You know what I mean? Like, damn.
What was your thought? What went through your head when you found out the news? Were you not surprised?
No, not surprised. I wasn't surprised for Dave Herman either.
Really? And what are your thoughts on that? Do you feel like it's as bad, marijuana?
You know, guys, that's the wonderful thing about this world we live in, is you have free agency. You know, you can do whatever you want, and you know, if a guy wants to smoke weed and get in the cage, he's gonna get in trouble. You know what I mean? There's rules in place, and there's a reason for them. You know what I mean? Like, they're trying to take this sport to the next level. And we have guys that are using certain drugs and all that kind of stuff. Whether it's a performance enhancing drug or not, it's not like socially acceptable, I guess. You know, like the mom and pops still aren't, you know, they're not like cool with it. And us as athletes have the responsibility to take this sport to the next level. When you have guys doing that, it kind of blows it for us. You know what I mean? Like. Yeah, you know, it's just, it is what it is, and you know, they're going to make examples of guys like that.
What are your thoughts on Stephan Bonnar testing positive for performance-enhancing drugs?
I had no idea he did. I don't follow MMA and stuff like that, but I'm not surprised. He tested positive before, years ago, so I'm not surprised. But you know, Stephan Bonnar, he's UFC's golden boy, so he can do whatever he wants. I'm surprised they even let that news get out.
Herman tested positive. Dave Herman tested positive for marijuana. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't see. Okay. Honestly, I don't think a person that tests positive for marijuana should be penalized in athletic sport, because he's already penalizing himself by taking the marijuana. It don't enhance your performance. It kind of does it, in my opinion. I don't know. I never even trained off marijuana stuff before. You know what I'm saying? I feel like marijuana is an herb and it's from the earth. And as long as it's in its natural form, I don't see nothing wrong with it as long as you don't abuse it. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. I don't see nothing wrong with it as long as you don't abuse it. You can abuse anything. You can abuse aspirin. You know what I'm saying? You know, but that's what they call drug abuse. People get words twisted. They think if you do a drug, there's abuse it. No, you take it too much, and you know what I'm saying, you're abusing it. So I think that if a fighter or athlete tests positive for marijuana, he's already messing up his game or whatever. So don't penalize him. But performance or like cocaine or anything like that, yeah. If somebody tests positive for that stuff, yeah, penalize them, fine them, whatever you do, suspend them, whatever. But marijuana, leave them alone. Some people use it for medicine. You can get medicine cards for that now these days. Some people may have glaucoma.
What was your initial reaction when you found out the news?
I feel bad for him. You know, I feel bad for him. I mean, Bonner's a good guy, and it's just unfortunate.
Were you as disappointed in Dave Herman for testing positive for marijuana as you were Stephan Bonnar for testing positive for steroids?
He tested positive for marijuana at this fight?
Yes, against Nogueira.
Was I bummed?
Are you bummed? Is that the first you've heard about it?
That's the first I've heard about it. Right now, I didn't even know he tested positive.
Yeah, he sure did. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't have any thoughts. I mean, that's unfortunate for him. You know, I don't see how marijuana is enhancing drug, but it is in the rules, so he shouldn't have done it.
I'm not, you know, I don't condone steroids. I don't hate on anybody who does them. I'm an athlete, and I know the pressure that fighters have to deal with. I'm not going to judge anyone for doing steroids. It runs rampant in this sport, and it sucks that it does. Me personally, I'd never do them. I'm not going to do enhancements. Anybody who knows me knows that I won't do them, but I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to judge anyone who has done them. I know the pressure, and I know the expectations that people put upon you as a fighter, and sometimes we do stupid things and that we regret because we want to live up to certain expectations. But you know, that's just being an athlete. It sucks that that's something we have to go through.
Same night, Dave Herman tested positive for marijuana. Is that as bad in your eyes?
I don't know. What's that, a recreational drug? It's all drugs. People, you know, to each his own, man. Some people do drugs. Some people do smoke weed. Some people, you know, do steroids. Some people drink alcohol. Who are we to judge, man? So, you know, it's to each his own. You know, whoever, it's that line. What is it? Whoever hasn't sinned, cast the first stone. So, whatever.